Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Shadows of New York.
Of course. But would you even accept this kind of deal?
Hell no.
Right, so we need to think of something that actually benefits both of us.
She's lost in her thoughts for a moment, then speaks up.
Have you met Torque before? In the course of your investigation or before?
I wanted to, but on the Anarch side, I only managed to meet Mia, and she wasn't keen on the idea of the two of us meeting.
Ah, yes, Mia.
Her expression betrays she's got some vicious stories to tell, but it would be beneath her to divulge them. Too bad. Maybe it could be a bonding experience.
So here's the thing. A few months ago, Torque and I were together. A lot of things happened, and long story short, I no longer feel close to him. But from what I know, he still feels close to me. Back when I thought there might be something between us, I gave him a ring that has a lot of sentimental value to me. And since these days sentimentality is all that keeps me going, I want it back. So my suggestion is tell Torque's people I sent you to get inside his base of operations. Meet up with him, ask him your questions, and convince him to give me my ring back. You get to interrogate him, then I get to have my ring back, and you hear my side of the story. Then I get to leave the city with your help. Everybody wins, more than once.
They will really let me in just because I tell them you sent me?
They will, trust me.
It sounds too easy. What caused the two of you to drift apart?
Irreconcilable differences in worldview.
Well, I assume so, but that's a diplomatic answer. If I'm going to involve myself in the relationship drama of two ex-lovers, I'll need something more to go on.
Will you?
Yeah. She picks her words carefully.
I realized I had become an element of his carefully crafted, projected image. Having me as a radical partner allowed him to present himself as a mediator while paying lip service to revolutionary ideas. A mediator. That's 21st century for you. Everyone wants to be a middleman these days, and no one wants to do what's right.
You serious? Whenever I hear about Torque from the Ancilla, what the fuck is the Ancilla? Whatever. They talk about linking him with the second coming of Mao.
Have you ever seen that? It's only because from time to time people like me pushed him into doing uneasy thing. Ever heard of the southern wolf and the northern fox? Both of them want to eat you for dinner, but only the southern wolf makes it immediately obvious. The tricky northern fox makes eyes and allows you to pet him before taking a bite. Torque loves to surround himself with northern foxes.
Ah! Oh, sorry.
They talk of compromises. They seem reasonable compared to the opposition, but at the end of the day, they all have eyes on the same prize: power.
Hearing this gives me a foreboding feeling, but I can't quite nail down why. Alright, tell me where to go, and I'll tell you where I'll meet me later. I'm just chilling at Torque's when suddenly a shrill, loud voice pierces my eardrums.
And what the hell are you doing here?
Oh, yay, it's the pissy lady from Torque's Inner Circles. I'm here to see Torque.
I figured as much. You should have gone through with security first. Get out. The hell, Jay?
What?
I did not hear a single word. It came out just
Oh, and what if he tells me to stay?
Fat chance. Move your ass before I throw you out.
Whoa!
He looks different.
Torque, my dude! You want to be Torque again?
Yeah,
All
I'll
right.
be Torque. Mia, it's okay.
There he is, walking through the door. One of the most infamous New York City barons, or as some people started calling him the moment Callahan met his end, the Baron of New York City.
Torque, we've talked about this. The situation is a little bit different now. Tamika's center. What? Bullshit, I wasn't able to track her down for weeks.
Well, I did.
This is a reason to celebrate, not to get mad. Now, if you allow the two of us private conversation... No way. I want to keep an eye on her.
Ooh, scared of the big bad with Sombra. Oh, fuck off.
You will keep an eye on the exits, and that will be enough. Please.
He puts on his best authoritative tone, and it works. No protest these times. Mia leaves the room.
I'm sorry about that. She can be overzealous, but usually it's not a bad thing.
Yeah, sure. So, has she told you I've been trying to reach you for a few nights?
I don't think so. Have you?
Well, I'm the dumbass the court ordered to investigate Callahan's final death, so considering your connection to the case, I thought it'd be prudent for us to talk.
Ah, so that's you.
Yeah. Now, I know you're probably anxious to hear about Tamika.
I'm surprised to hear you two know each other.
We actually met through this investigation. Anyway, as I was saying, I know you probably can't wait to hear about her, but I'd like to ask you a few questions first.
I understand. Do your job.
Did you know Douglas Callahan?
Of course I did. We were both barons. Kept having professional obligations to meet each other, but that was it.
What was your private opinion of him?
Same as everyone else's, a racist clown, mentally stuck in the 18th century, who spent too much time keeping the anarchs down. I'm glad he's gone.
Hell yeah, brother. You mean you're glad he met final death?
Well, you know what they say. Hate to see you go, love to watch you leave.
Weren't you the first kindred who saw his corpse?
I was, but it was his ghouls who found him. By the way, we've established that some of them tampered at the crime scene. They were properly disciplined for that.
Convenient story. Let's move on. What's your alibi for that night?
None. I was running around this town the entire night, taking care of various issues unrelated to Callahan, but I don't intend to divulge them to someone from the Ivory Tower.
So, you have no interest in proving yourself innocent?
My official position was made clear. It's Camarilla who are to blame. It's your job to prove me wrong.
Karwamak. At least for once, I can face a problem that can be solved with pure logic, not politics. Any findings on your side I should know of?
That's Mia. She's the one who handled the murder scene. I'm not privy to all the details.
Mia is not helpful. Hope, D'Angelo, Agathon. Any idea who these people are?
Can't recall. Sorry.
The evidence I've found suggests a potential link between Callahan and Tamika. Any clue?
I knew both of them well, but as far as I knew, they've never met. That's it.
Oh well, not sure what I expected. He's the kind of guy that could only be pushed to talk if I had something concrete to push him with. Time to move on. Well, regarding Tamika,
Finally.
I'll cut straight to the chase. She wanted to inform you that she will be skipping town for a while. The SI is hot on her tail, and she needs to lose them, ASAP.
Oh, I've told her countless times, if she's in danger, I'll always be there for her. Just think she can find a secure way out of the city in this situation?
She's safe.
So you say.
She's got some other friends in high places. She'll manage to get out.
Gotta admit, it's not what I expected to hear, or I wanted to hear. Why she decided to contact me.
She wants her ring back. His aura changes in the blink of an eye.
Ah, I see now. So that's why she didn't show up herself. Wouldn't even face me when delivering her the final insult.
Uh-oh, looks like I stepped on a landmine.
She said the ring was a symbol of the trust she put in me. No way in hell I'm going to give it away. Not until she gives me the chance to explain myself.
Son of a bitch! I need that ring to get Tamika to talk, but with the way he's acting, it doesn't seem likely he'd be willing to part with it. It might require me to act shitty, but maybe time to change my approach? Oh no! Honesty is best policy?
I don't think is gonna end well.
I don't think lying to a baron is gonna end well either. Especially when he's gonna fucking find out and beat my ass.
You're gonna get your ass beat regardless here, probably.
Then at least let's be honest about it, right? It feels like lying is gonna make the beating worse. Right?
Probably.
Brutally honest. Honesty is the best policy.
Honesty is the best policy.
Oh boy! Fuck it, here we go. Listen, you're obviously the hottest new thing in town. People like you, people follow you. You're set to be oh, Jax, not on the phone. Oh, it's okay, baby, I love you. People like you, people follow you. You're set to be the anarch people think of when they think of New York City. Good for you. But you're obviously way behind when it comes to understanding relationships. Tamika gave it a serious try. She understood her path, she understood yours, she realized they're diametrically opposed. And that's that. You're not going to change your mind by acting like a toxic shithead, and forcing her to come grovel at your feet if she wants to get back at something that has great sentimental value to her. You want to earn her trust again? Don't act like a power-tripping asshole. Show her you're capable of responding to her concerns and that you're capable of being selfless. That's the only thing you can do to change her mind. Sorry. Okay, I'm done. Ah, fuck me in my big mouth. He approaches the door and throws it wide open.
Mia! Yes, boss? We're done here. Lead the lady out as quickly as possible. Yes, boss.
Shit. I'd have a lot of things I'd say to describe his behavior, but I don't want to cause a diplomatic incident. No need. I'm going. Thank you for your time.
Tell her I'll show her she's wrong. Tell her I will prove myself worthy of that ring. If it's the last thing I do.
Shit, I should have lied. Whatever. I let myself be let out of the building by Mia. Another mission failed. Time to meet Tamika and tell her the bad news. I find her already waiting in front of the Jewish Museum.
How did it go?
New York has a Jewish museum? Huh, cool.
Apparently.
Let me put it this way. I'm not surprised you dumped him.
So you did not succeed.
Nah, he got mad and started yelling about how he will yet prove himself to be worthy of that gift. Then he ran me out of the building.
Ha!
Is she trying to stop herself from laughing? What's so funny?
Nothing, I'll be honest. I kind of expected that. It's just nice to get a definite confirmation he's still a bit of a toxic asshole.
Well, glad I fell for the oldest trick in the book. Would be cool if, for once, a kindred telling me to do one thing didn't mean another thing entirely.
Oh, don't be mad. I wanted to be sure of something, and now I am. As far as I'm concerned, you've kept your end of the bargain. Now it's time I repay the favor.
Well, mission...
You didn't get the ring, but hey.
Task failed successfully?
Yes.
Eh.
Last year, a certain fledgling appeared in the city and attempted to build a coterie. That list you found in Callahan, that's the list they've got. They contacted each of us, then found themselves in deep shit. SI, Kaiser, Sophie Langley, some shadow players manipulating everything from behind the scenes. Then, they disappeared.
Kaiser, that name popping up once again. It can't be a coincidence.
No one knows where or why. Doesn't really matter. That happens when you punch above your weight. Hope they're doing fine, despite all odds. In any case, Torque got involved too. That's how I met him, actually. He got hurt, didn't want to say how. Claimed it could be anyone who knew in danger. Claimed it could put anyone who knew in danger. Whatever happened, it gave him the drive and the desire to change, or for change. For 2 months, he was a beautiful kindred, plain and simple. But suddenly, something in him snapped overnight. His tone mellowed out, his actions became timid, his language became more befitting a political science student than a charismatic leader. I assumed he met someone who made him an offer he couldn't refuse, but I had no idea who that was.
Thomas Arturo.
Yep.
The architect.
And one night, I followed him when he went out. I saw him scheming at the docks with Callahan. When he came back, we had an argument, and then he refused to explain himself. I knew I was on my way out. And that was that.
I understand. Wish I'd known that earlier. Might have confronted the facts with him and learned something more.
He never told me, of all kindred. What makes you think he would have told you?
She's got a point, I suppose. Alright, thank you. Now it's my turn. Here's your way out. I point at the manhole below our feet. Here's a map of the sewers. Follow the route, then burn it. You'll be looking for a one-eyed Nosferatu wearing tactical gear. Tell him I sent you, then give him the agreed-upon amount of money.
What kind of route will I be taking anyway?
You taking the shit stream, girl. Oh, an armored van full of precious coffins. My man knows how to arrange them to allow for unnoticed extra cargo. Her face darkens.
The circulatory system?
What'd you expect? The rich and powerful always get the blood they want, one way or another. At least tonight, one of their routes will be used for something good. She drops her shoulders in resignation and opens up the manhole cover.
Fine, but remember, if it doesn't work, I'll be back at your doorstep with a vengeance if it's the last thing I do.
I'm sure it'll work out fine. Just beware of the giant albino ghoul alligator while you're down there. Tamika rolls her eyes.
sewer ghoul alligator. For your information, it's just a story that New York kindred tell the Neonites to mess with them while they're still gullible enough to believe anything they hear about their new world.
Oh, that makes sense, I suppose.
Well, this is goodbye. If in a few months you hear that the First Light presence in Los Angeles has been decimated, assume that against all odds, I'm still alive and kicking.
If you keep killing indiscriminately, you might cross the line of no return, you know. Shouldn't you take it easy for a while?
Not until my brothers and sisters in blood stop being slaughtered. I care about what's left of my humanity, but turning a blind eye on kindred in need would be even less human.
So that's the kind of person she is, and probably will be, until the very end. It must be comforting, in a way, to know how your path will end, yet to follow it all the same. I could never do that.
Here's some parting advice for you. We might be monsters, but we were lucky enough to be born into a world that's even more monstrous than we are.
Oh, hey.
If we rebel against it, we might still find salvation.
That's what the person who embraced us said. We're a monster, but we were lucky enough to be born into a world that's even more monstrous.
Yep.
If only I could believe it. Didn't expect the preaching tone. Why are you telling me this?
Because I think I have a pretty good nose for people's auras. And when I take a good look at you, somehow I have a feeling you're a surprisingly decent person, whatever way of unlife you choose. I hope you don't change it, that you will remember my advice.
Huh.
Now, whatever she says here probably depended on our traits.
Oh, yeah. That's the last thing I expected her to say. I don't really know what decent things I've done lately. Well, we helped that guy out of the tree.
Yeah. See you in your next life, Julia.
Safe travels, Tamika. I skipped tonight's visit to the church. I'm not in the mood to see Benoit. I'm still embarrassed about yesterday's outburst. And I'm kind of pissed that none of the clan elders in Chicago bothered to reply to any of my fucking reports. No advice, no feedback, nothing. I feel like I was left alone. Besides, it's late. I always get back to the apartment early in the morning, right before it gets bright. It's getting risky to be out here so close to sunrise. Accidents can happen. I'll try to get back earlier tomorrow night. Attempt to surprise Dakota. Yeah. I'm back.
Yay!
How was work? All caught up?
I managed to get my deadlines postponed. All our clients are canceling and delaying orders left and right.
Huh. Does that mean you'll have time to help me with my makeup tomorrow?
We'll see.
Perfect. Alright. I need to disappear before the sun catches up with me.
Hey.
Yeah?
I love you.
Oh. An uneasy silence fills the room. I'm not getting out of this one, am I? No, I have to. I didn't lie to the Baron of New York City tonight, so I'm not going to lie to her. I know. Oh! Trophy, Anarchy and NYC. Oh, fuck. That's... But I mean, you can't force the love. Oh. That sucks.
Yep.
She flashes a sad, forced smile as I leave to rest.
So if we did lie, we probably would have lied there too.
Yeah, I've been like, I love you too. Wowsies. I finally reached Big Beat Burger, hoping to recuperate from all the mental damage accumulated over the past few days. Only to find out the doors are locked and nobody is inside. No. I need to be soothed. I need my routine. You've absolutely got to be kidding me. Closed? What the fuck do you mean closed?
I mean, we're in the middle of a pandemic. Everything's closed.
So this is during COVID.
Also, the bad girl shirt.
Pandemic? What pandemic?
Do you live under a fucking rock? The new SARS virus, straight from China. Yeah, this is COVID.
Yeah, okay.
The whole world is going crazy over it. People are dying left and right.
Holy shit. I didn't know something like this could still happen in this day and age. Somehow, it always felt like we were beyond it. Yeah, you would think so, but,
Yeah, I think
no.
This game started development in, like, 2018. So, like, COVID was just beginning. And we didn't get into the full swing of things until 2020.
Well, I guess that's lucky I'm dead. I'll walk away to bring more attention to myself. Now I understand why NYC feels downright apocalyptic tonight. It's like a psychedelic experience. to see these familiar streets empty and abandoned. Well,
Yep, that's the only good thing.
let's
Like
see
there
which
was
part of the
no
cities
one
are
on the
alive in the middle of
streets.
the plague. Yep. Anyway, that's all the time we have for today. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you later.
Adios.